Hey guys, Ktv here. Welcome. So we're going to have a mad episode today. We've got 3 microwaves and that's all I'm saying. This is going to be a big episode 1. The smaller episodes won't be counted as episode 2. The big boys where I find loads of stuff be counted as episode 2. Just to put it together, all the tools are out, impact drivers are ready. If I need to use the scary reset saw or something across the lines of that, I'll go over to the garage. But in this episode you'll get a taste of what it is. I'll be doing time lapses, but you'll be seeing how things are separated, what type of metal they go as, and you'll also get a sneaky look with the lighting down there off the scrap metal bits where I sort it into boxes. I will do an episode one day if I can film at the scrap metal place how I get it down there, because how I get it down there, I don't drive, remember, so the way I get it down there is quite interesting. So yeah, let's get this video rolling up, shall we? Okay, so I'm only going to show disassembling one of these microwaves, probably not this one. I'll probably do it to one of the digital ones, because this is the old, that sort of one. It's an old one, and where I said responsibly recycled, I meant it. This is a 6-inch bathroom fan, as the same I use for extraction up there. It's a bathroom fan, this one's blown. The motor, these have motors in. This is box 1. I'm not going to bring out the box that has the cable in because it's really big and heavy. However, you'll see the pile of cable at the end. This motor goes in there. You can see an old fan motor. Again, that's microwave capacitor or microwave. This is from another microwave, a Daewoo one I did to be exact. That's the big transformer, that goes well, that's the heaviest part of them. And you've got some other, God knows what that thing's off. I think that's off the back of them, I'm not sure. But this is the type of stuff we're up against. That's your spinner motor. That's your rough idea of what's inside them. And this little Premier basket or whatever is going to be filled up to the rim when I'm done, because I'm pretty sure the contents of 3 microwave will be quite high. We've got the plastic dish, and this plastic is going out to plastic recycling via this bag when it wants to get in there. But it's deciding to be awkward. Here we go. So that's all our plastic recycling. The glass plate, I'm going to ask if my mother wants that before I do something to it, aka recycle it. I've got the big tools ready. These plugs, if they ain't rewirable, I won't take them. This one's moulded, I'll check the fuse, but if the fuse isn't off a reputable brand, then it can go into the buckets. This goes in with a tin metal, because the outside of the microwave is tin metal. The way I do that is quite smart. I compress it, stamp on it, compress it, bend it, so it all fits in here in the end. Or, you know, maybe all 3 of them, maybe put all the tins in one. I'll do something, you know what I mean? And then the motors will go in that bucket. So let's get this one apart. This won't be the audio one to take apart, however this microwave has a friendly little sign. Do not remove this cover. This is the little part I've got to show you, because all my screws and stuff I keep. Do not remove this cover. Let's see. I think we've broken that, haven't we? Oh dear. There we go, that's the base of the thing off. And that thing, to be honest, looks a bit bashed around anyway. That looks like it's even been taken apart before, or bent a little bit, because that should probably be like that. It's gone like that. That's weird. These things are easy to bend because that's part 1 done, and that can be stuffed in a box somewhere. I'll whack that out with a hammer a bit later, but that is flat packed enough. So let's get the rest of this part and get the stuff separated from it. Okay, so that's one of them apart, guys. This is the tin metal off the thing, the cheap metal, well, the casing I'll say. However, we have the thing over here. These are the money bits, the transformer. That's your spindle motor for spinning your food down there. That was to, I think that was one of the fans on the side. That's your transformer. No, that's not a transformer. That's the motor that drives the, I don't know what that one does. It's on the side there, but I can't see what it would do. It's got to drive something, but I can't see what else. This is the thing that does the voltage, high voltage. And your transformer, which is the heaviest part of it. And over here we have all our wire scrap, which is going for £2.20 what is it, £2.20 a kilo at the moment, or £1.75. It fluctuates. That's why I find it so interesting. This goes as tin metal. I have a little bucket for stuff like this. Moulded plug, don't use them anyway, so I cut them off even if stuff is in use. That'll go in the bucket. I'm not going to hassle stuff like that. Bucket, sadly the bulb is secure and it's blown by the looks of it, so the light would have worked in there. This is your mechanism with your the ding thing in, the little bell that does still work. I don't know how that works, but it's a mechanical thing, because it's a mechanical device. And yeah, these things are handy that I get out of them. I know they're round diagromic things that you can probably buy in CEF and crimp them. However, like my mates say, they're better when they're free. You put a screw in, you want to earth something, and yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? Right, let's get this scrapped and we'll move on to the next thing. This one here is from the company I go to, CEF, the electrical place, and it's from a man that I talked to in there called Eddie, member of Starving there. He said on Friday he was getting a new microwave, and he had it, well, he said at the beginning of the week, he said come get it Friday because it was going in the skip. Perfect. He brought it out to the front, and this is the one I'll be taking apart for the combination. He did say it's working, but I don't need it, and to be honest, looking at it, it's done well in its time. I don't know what's happened there though. It doesn't smell of anything, but that corner kind of concerns me. It hasn't got the dish, but that could be done easily. But yeah, it seems okay, but you know, I'm not going to risk it. We're scrapping it, just like I said. So we get this one apart and probably bang the guts out, the top, the door. Should be able to get at least the contents of 2 microwaves in that one. So let's get this one apart, shall we? Oh, hey guys. I am currently filming you from one of the worst microwaves. This is the third one in the video. I'm not going to do a time lapse taking this one apart. However, this has to be one of the most gruesome microwaves I have ever seen in my life. I've taken a lot of these things apart and I've never had one like this. Look at the dirt first, that's bad enough. But let's have a look. There's been a fire in this or something by the looks of it. Something, oh fuck. Something serious has happened to this one. I don't know what has happened. Something has happened inside that microwave. I don't even want to know what has happened to this one. This is a Morphy Richards one. Let's just get it apart, shall we? That's definitely interesting because it's tasty. However, this one, I've never got to see the inside of one of these. This is a bathroom hand dryer, what you'd use to dry your hands in public toilets. Found it on the CES skip and I can see why. It's obviously been dropped or something, let's be real, and then returned. However, I'm going to take this apart, see what's inside this. I just thought I'll show you guys. I can see the motor, but I never knew there was that much circuitry to them. I don't know what's in. Oh, that's for the tray where the thing's meant to go. Sadly, it wouldn't work, but it's got quite a rigid base on it. I haven't got the front cover, pull it out to recycling. However, yeah, let's get this thing apart, shall we? This is the final for the episode, well, episode 1, because there's so much of it. It's going to be an episode 2. You're going to have an episode 2 tomorrow. This is the final for this episode. This one's a Yyayyy Electrolux cooker hood. The main thing I want out of this is the motor. I have also retrieved these out of it. I'm hoping they work. 2 E14 LED bulbs. That'd be handy, won't they, for lamps and that. So, they've put a security thing on this. Let's see whether this is the right one. And we have luck. Brilliant. Because it's the motor I'm more interested in. Compared to the rest of it, the case just goes as tin. But let's see what's in this middle bit, shall we? It'll be what's in here that counts. Yyayyy Electrolux. You see, I've heard of Electrolux. I've never heard of Yyayyy though, to be honest. Let's see what this thing combines of. Ooh, what's in here then? 2 more screws. It doesn't seem to want to let me have easily. Ooh. Well, we can see here we've got some wire between this connector. And we might have some more there to there. Right, we've got wire. I got told at Scrap Metal I can leave connectors on. Them blocks, we'll have them because they're rewirable. Use them for something else. They can go in the handy pot. The plastic will be responsibly recycled. With as much of this stuff as we can. Now the next interesting bit will be getting inside this itself. Right. Hang on, what's this? Here we go. Is there some screws? Oh, wrong driver. Wrong impact. Let me crack the mystery and get in this.